In 1907, McGuffey readers were being used in America's classrooms. Mary Pickford would soon become a silver screen legend. And despite Ty Cobb's leading the Detroit Tigers to the World Series, they lost to the Chicago Cubs. Also in 1907, Earl S. Irwin, his brothers, and a couple other investors decided to produce seating for the classroom and theaters. Over 9 decades later, the company founded by the Irwin family continues to be owned and run by the Irwin family, and it still produces products to meet the changing needs of the classroom and theater. Irwin Seating Company, a long-established part of the Grand Rapids manufacturing community, is writing a new chapter for itself. Long a leader in the institutional seating market, Irwin is now positioning itself to become a world-class manufacturer. ISO registration is one of the first steps in this long-range process.
Well, Irwin Seating Company has been making auditorium seating and classroom furniture for really over 90 years. We started making those in 1907 and still make those same 2 products, which is quite amazing. We're very interested in quality products, and we've chosen to use the ISO 9000 system as to create a quality system in order to ensure that we have product quality.
ISO 9000 is a set of 5 universal standards for a quality assurance system that is accepted around the world. Currently, 90 countries have adopted the ISO 9000 series as a national standard. The most comprehensive of these standards is ISO 9001. It applies to industries involved in the design and development, manufacturing, installation, and servicing of products or services. The standards apply uniformly to companies in any industry and of any size. These are not product standards. They don't spell out technical requirements or say how to run a quality system. Instead, they tell a company what it must do, not how to do it. It is up to the company to decide what works best for them.
We decided to pursue ISO 9001 because it made a lot of sense for our business. We needed to make improvements in customer satisfaction, and by establishing our procedures and our policies, following those on a consistent basis, gives us a good base for continuous improvement.
It was important for us to be competitive in our markets and to our customers, and companies like us or others can't really be successful unless they do those things and have a quality system. And we wanted our quality system to be an ISO quality system, the international standard.
ISO-registered companies have had dramatic reductions in customer complaints, significant reductions in operating costs, and increased demand for their products and services.
Prior to having ISO 9001, our project administration system was based solely on experience. People knew what to do, but they pretty much kept it in their heads. So now we have documentation in place which will provide project administrators the information with which to help the customer.
Irwin's suppliers have become partners in their quality system under ISO 9001.
One key factor of that is our supplier certification program. And with that program, we look at 4 criteria in evaluating suppliers. And those 4 criteria allow us to provide feedback back to our suppliers for improved performance and better quality parts coming into our facility.
ISO 9001 requires a company to document what it does, do what it documents, review the process, and change it when necessary. So even if a company suddenly replaced all of its personnel, their replacements, using the procedures and instructions, would be able to continue making the product or providing the service as before. This process documentation and adherence to the process ensures the quality of the product and service.
When I first came in here, they used to pick parts off the machine, and then they would check those parts and accept or reject them. Now they go out and they audit the process.
When you purchase a product or service from a company that is registered to the appropriate ISO 9000 standard, you have important assurances that the quality of the product will be what you expect. It also benefits the company by forcing it to continuously review its own processes.
It led us to get after cellular manufacturing, which has really helped us use less space, less material, and less time to get products done for our customers.
Meeting ISO was not the only change in Irwin's manufacturing. Piecework production has given way to teamwork production. Instead of each person doing a small part of a big job, teams, or cells as they're called, do the complete job.
In the beginning when I started here, it was piecework, and so each individual made their part. Now we are working in groups of teams, and in those teams now they work together to get the product out, so the finished product is better, because now rather than an individual thinking his part's okay, it's the team that agrees that it's okay. So it's an improvement on quality, it's an improvement on production. We get more out in less time and a better product.
The new incentive system rewards people for producing quality parts and following the procedures and processes. We've given them a roadmap to follow, and that's the quality system, and that's more fair.
Even shipping procedures have changed due to ISO.
We have specific steps to follow in loading a truck. If a customer wants a theater installed in a particular sequence, we have procedures that allow us to load the truck in the same sequence so that there's minimal handling and lost material at the job site.
ISO has also helped in new product introduction. It has totally changed the way new products are made and installed.
We recently introduced our signature chair line. With that, we put in place a pilot run and advanced quality process. What we did was we went out into the field with those first customer orders. We found the issues. We brought those issues back quickly to the organization, put them through a corrective action system process, and resolved issues quickly that now will result in lower quality costs, more satisfied customers.
ISO has and will continue to provide benefits to Irwin Seating and its customers.
As we get better at following our procedures, as we get better at fine-tuning those, we're going to run a more effective business, giving our customers what they want when they need it, giving it to them in high quality, being more competitive at price, and really benefiting ourselves and our own bottom line.
Attaining an ISO 9000 registration is only a beginning. It will be a waste of our time, it will be a waste of our money if we don't let that be a continuous improvement vehicle for the future, so that when we create scoreboards for what our quality needs to be and our service needs to be, that those scoreboards get better and better and better. I mean, having the process and creating the checks and the balances to do it, it's only the beginning.